Hey everyone, what's going on? This is RuthlessRain. Thanks for checking out my video. Today I'm going to be talking about my new Pokemon sealed collection. I've started collecting boxes and product from the newer years, and I'm putting together towards a bit of a collection which I'm going to build up over time. I already have a pretty good start on that. I've only been doing it for about a month and a half now, and I have about, well, I do have all of this stuff here. So I'm going to go through this on camera and just go through these items. I think all of these are actually super cool, and yeah, really cool items to check out if you are considering getting into collecting themselves. The reason why I think it's cool to have sealed collections is, you know, we're living in the now, you got the chance to buy these kind of products for a really good price that are really, you know, quite cool, and they have a lot of value. Over time they'll become more collectibles, everyone opens up their own, and you know, people who hold the sealed ones are less collectible. I'm not going to be getting into as such like the 1999, you know, Wizards of the Coast era sealed product as of yet, mainly because that stuff is just so expensive. But let's get into some products that anyone could actually buy. So to start with, I'm a really big fan of the mythical collection boxes. So much of a fan as such that I have 5 of these boxes. I think they're really cool. So if anyone doesn't know, what happened was, as part of the 20th anniversary of Pokemon, these mythical collection boxes were released, and they basically were released as a set. These boxes here, as you can see, they're not very big, so really handy to collect because they fit in like things really easily because they're not too large. Really cool box though. So there's 12 in total, and they released a different one in each month, which started with Mew in January of last year, 2016. I don't have a Mew box yet, because, you know, not surprise, surprise, that is the most expensive hard one to get, being the first one. I think last time I checked, that one's about $60, which is quite a lot considering the rest are about 25 to 30. But yeah, these boxes are really cool. So you got a bit of a collectability, anniversary kind of vibes going on there. Not to mention the actual box is pretty cool itself, because you get 2 Pokemon Generations boosters in here, as you can see. You get a promotional card for the pack box that it relates to, which I believe comes with a trading card code up behind it, but not for me. And yeah, you also get a really cool pin of the actual Pokemon. So I think this has had a lot of collectability, not to mention value. I love things that come with like a pin or a figurine, which you'll see, because everything I have has a pin or a figurine. I don't actually collect them myself, I just think it adds something. I like the idea of having the booster packs by themselves as that investment, and then let's just add on something else that makes it very unique and desirable, and basically only comes with that product. So to start with, we have Arceus, I believe that's how you say it. I'm not sure which month that came on from, but I got that for a pretty good price, about $20. Very cool. Next we have Jirachi. Very cute little looking Pokemon. This one got a little bit damaged in transit, just the box, but you know, product itself is fine. Quite a cool card actually. Genesect, one of the last later ones revealed, so in terms of value, this one's still only about $24 on eBay. That's Australian, so I'm sure in America you could probably get it for like 16, 17. Still awesome. Actually, to be perfectly honest, I think it's got a really cool promotional card and pin, so I'm actually quite a fan of this one, and I like the purple, so that one's actually, might get a few more of these. I only have one at the moment. And last but definitely not least, I have 2, I'm very happy to say, Celebes. So these are actually pretty damn cool. These ones, I'll just go through one of them. So, first of all, this one came out in February of last year. So it's quite an older, older, you know, it's not that old, but it is one of the older ones. So you got, you know, your 2 packs and your Celebi pin. But what makes this just a little bit more desirable is the fact that Celebi is quite a known Pokemon, has quite an identity. So I believe that this one has a lot of value. Not to mention the promotional card is actually really cool just here, and the pin itself. So yeah, I really am quite happy I got these ones. So I've got 2 of the Celebes. So in total there we got 5, I'm doing a terrible job of this, 5 of the mythical collections. So that's the starting point for my mythical collections investment. I think that's pretty awesome. I really like these. They're really easy, they're small also, so even though I have 5, they don't take up any room, because I look at them, they're tiny. But yeah, they come with a lot in the pack, and I think the Pokemon Generations booster as an investment, and you know, to hold that in a sealed collection has a lot of value in the future. Last but not least, I actually have probably my favourite, but I do have 2 Mega Gyarados collection boxes here. These are pretty damn cool. I actually really am a big fan of these. I'll just go through one of them on camera, but a few other YouTubers have actually kind of talked about these kind of boxes, but I definitely agree with them. This is why I picked up the two. I think this box has a lot of value, and I think it's a really cool thing to collect. First of all, there's just a hell of a lot going in terms of this product, in terms of what you get. So I paid about $22 Australian for these. So in terms of American, we're talking about $17 approximately. Pretty good price point. So first of all, you get 4 booster packs, which is like, you know, a huge. So this is only $22 Australian. You get 4 booster packs to start with, which is just in terms of making money back. That's so much money you've already made back on your collection investment. You know, because there's 4 packs, not to mention Roaring Skies here, which is quite a valuable one that I think is worth more than the other packs by far, actually. There's Steam Siege, Breakthrough, and I think that's Primal Clashes. So you get a lot of, in terms of boosters in this pack, but what is also really awesome about it is you get a really cool, unique Gyros promo card here, and you also get the Gyros figurine, which I think is actually pretty awesome. It's one of the cooler ones. I haven't seen that many figurines from Pokemon yet, but I really like this one. So if we just kind of do a rough analysis, just use my purchase price of $22 Australian, just as an example on this one. Yes, I understand Americans, you know, but let's just do that as an example. You know, these packs are $5 each at least. Where is it? Roaring Skies, though, it's actually worth more than $5. I'm going to say $7 as a really conservative basis. So 5, 5, 5, 5, you're 20. Sorry, that one was 7, so that's 22. I've already made my money back on the box, and I've just bought 4 boosters. So straight away, I've made my money back on this collection in terms of how much value I'm getting. On top of that, I get the box, which is absolutely awesome. I mean, you've got Gyarados. The packs themselves are obviously not searched or tampered with because they're all straight in this thing, and you can't just open this and mess around with them and put it back together. It's, you know, once you open it, that's it. So on top of that, you got all your value already back in your boosters. And then you add in your sculpture here, which is actually pretty cool. Like, this is worth a few dollars. Not to mention, like, I'm not even planning to sell it, but, you know, it's very cool. And you get a unique Gyarados card that only comes in this pack. So to hold this together as in terms of a sealed collection investment, very, very cool. You get, I mean, without swearing, almost did, you get a lot of value for what you're paying. Like, it's not even that expensive, but you get so much, and it's a really cool box. It actually is really appealing. You have to kind of maybe see it for yourself, guys, but when you put this up somewhere, the blue looks awesome. So there we have it. That was my first sealed collection video. As you can see, I have a fairly good start. You know, 5 mythical collections, 2 Mega Gyarados boxes. This is only my start. You know, it's not thousands of dollars, but it is a pretty cool start. My next video, which I'll release shortly, I'm planning to fill up this tub completely. So we're probably about halfway there now. It's a pretty big tub, but thankfully the Gyarados boxes take up a lot of that room. So yeah, thanks again for tuning in. I think Pokemon sealed items in terms of the newer product are just a great idea to buy them if you have the ability and don't mind holding on to them. I think there's a lot of interest in Pokemon at the moment in terms of people buying them and just interest in general. You know, there's just so much going on. I think it's a great idea. So I'll leave it at that for now. But as always, thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.